Lovely lot. Hope you're all well. I was supposed to do this video on Saturday, but it chucked it now. I did do an intro in the wet, so I'll put that one after. But anyway, keep this quick and simple. I'm supposed to be meeting Neil at 8 Mile in. I'm just over 7, so I'm running late. And it's 3 minutes past 9. Anyway, I thought I owed you an explanation of why I'm faster, fitter and stronger, even with time off the bike. This time I'm going to answer those questions. Remember, this is my experience and my opinion. Welcome to James Social Cycling. It's absolutely tipping down. I'm absolutely wet through. Wet through. Do I go home or go for a coffee? Anyway, welcome. I might have to do this video at home. Typical that you don't see nearly 17 mile an hour average for the first 8 miles with me, okay? And at the moment I'm able to sort of smash out around a 15 to 15 and a half, maybe a tiny bit more. Anyway, that was because I was late. I got a message from Neil saying, forgot my helmet, I'm going to be 15-20 minutes late. Eh? He forgot his helmet. Oh, anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about why I think after my 2 weeks off from doing nothing, I think I might have gone for a walk with the family for a mile, and that wouldn't have been power. Yeah, and I wanted to just talk to you about a few things that are changed in my nutrition, obviously weight loss, and also the use of MyFitnessPal. Let's get into this. There's lots of changes over the past few weeks, over the past couple of months actually. I haven't lost as much weight as I wanted to, but that at the end of the day I am feeling faster, fitter and stronger. Anyway, this isn't going to be educational, and it is my experience and my opinion of what's helped me. All right, maybe it could help you. Just left Neil. It's been a really windy ride, leg sapping, but we stopped. We ended up changing the route slightly, but as always, good to see Neil. Hiya. So the first thing I want to talk about is MyFitnessPal, the app, and the only reason for that is that you can put in percentages of what you want to eat in the day: carbs, fats and protein. Now I've set mine up, as I've said before, 20% carbs and 40-40 on the fat and the protein. Now the reason for that is obviously I'm diabetic, so I can't cut out the carbs massively, so I'm looking to try and have 95 grams of carbs a day. But when obviously cycling, the great thing about with MyFitnessPal, it adds for the exercise, so it adds food, adds calories for the exercise that you've done in the day. And that's the reason why I put my gardening on there and everything on Strava, because it automatically uploads that. So, and as I put in my second to last short, you can pay monthly of $5.99 all the way up to $15.99, or you can pay yearly from $29.99 up to $64.99, which I found out. So go and check your plans out, and if you've already paid, you can get a refund, but check it out. Alright, and if I've saved you some money, buy me a coffee. Only if I've saved you some money. But the other good thing about this as well is when you go into the carbs, the fats and the proteins, the fats especially, it goes through how much of the different fats you're allowed. Monoinsaturates, oh fuck, I can't remember. Anyway, don't forget about the trans fats. You're not allowed to forget about the trans fats. They can be any fat they bloody want. So, but it tells you what sort of amounts you can have, because if you look at any studies, you'll find that you do need all these fats, except trans fats, to be fair. So good fats are really good, and some bad fats, and that's what's good about MyFitnessPal. You can kind of gauge what you're eating and how much rubbish you're eating, and you go to proteins, they say 0.8 grams per kilo of body weight. I was not eating that much on the protein without knowing. It's very, very hard work for me to be eating on the protein side. So for me, and I listened to Zoe, the Zoe app on podcast, talks a lot about nutrition, and they say you can go from 0.8 to 1.6 grams per kilo of body weight. So it's not as if you don't have to stick to the 0.8. And the problem was, I think for me, there was no way I was having enough protein. So, and when you think about it, protein's the fix. That's what heals the body, not the carbs. You get drummed into you, eating carb, you know. So I've been having some supplements. I'll have a shake after. I'll actually mix a ready to drink Huel, which will have 32 to 34 grams of carbs and around 20 grams of protein. But then I'll add some protein as well, and some omegas, and some greens, reds and yellows, or golds. So just to add to that. And honestly, I think that, and drinking more with hydration tablets, I honestly think that that's what's given me more energy, struggling up this hill. So I've had to rethink everything. So on food, so even looking for a protein supplement, you have to look out for low carb ones, so then you're not piling on the carb at the same time. I use a company called Body Me. They do quite a few good things. So they're vegan, plant-based, organic. Let James indoors show you what I've got, what I use. So I really do think that I've lost some weight. So I've lost 6.5 kilos. I'm basically from 121.5, yeah, 15.3 or something. So I've been fluctuating a bit around the 15, but I just obviously haven't been out on the bike. So I'm hoping that that's obviously benefited me as well. So MyFitnessPal has given me the ability to jot everything down. Nutrition, reporting. I've also, there's some links from Zoe which talks about the different fats, proteins, carbs, that type of thing. You just have to educate yourself. And when I watched Wild One's podcast last week, I think it was, and Jimmy was like, well, we all know how much protein we eat. I guarantee I didn't, and it wasn't enough. So I've added more eggs into my diet. I've added, how you again? Yeah, I've added more eggs, more avocados. I do eat some fish, chicken, and beef as well. So I do everything I can on that. So anyway, but as I said, I'm going to let James finish off in the house so I can try and put a little bit more out on this, because I didn't do it last week. My apologies. I hope you get something out of it. Links are all below. Body Me, there is a referral link. I think you can get 15 quid off your first order, and give them a try. Not a massive corporation, literally. Oh, I think it's a family business, to be honest. Website, my referral code down below. It wasn't a shameless plug, but if you get something out of it, why not? All right, excuse the mess in the kitchen. Here's my cupboard. Look, medical, all my diabetes stuff and injury stuff. So I was talking about high five, so the hydration. So I drink these quite a lot, as you can see, but the powder I use is this Body Me. So you've got Body Me vegan organic protein blend, so it's naked, and you've got the omegas bag, then you've got organic vegan greens, which have unique load of wheatgrass and all that sort of stuff. Then you've got the red, blueberry, cranberry, raspberry, rosehip and beetroot and blah blah blah. You got the golds, which is turmeric, coconut, milk, probiotic, unilin, sorry, and cinnamon and ginger, blah 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 blah. Have a look, there's links in the below. Also, what they do is, as you'll see here, they do energy bars. And the reason for, so you've got, they do quite a few flavours, so you can order a box and they have all the different flavours in to try them all out. Turmeric and lemon, really nice. Chai and vanilla, really good. And the other thing they do, which are the bars, but they do them in little bites. So again, and what you've got here, excuse my fingers, is a tiny little piece of that bar, basically. I've got loads. Obviously I've got my oats, some whey protein there, which works well. Sorry, I'm hot. I could go into a load of it for you, but I don't want to bore you to tears with all the polyunsaturated, all the different monofats and stuff. I'd like to have done a keto, but I can't do keto because I'm obviously diabetic, so I can't do non-carb. And I do fasting as well, so, but again, being diabetic, I can't do your 16 stupid amount of hours. I do a 12-hour fast, so pretty much from 7 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe a bit longer sometimes, like this morning I ate at 8 o'clock. So with all those changes in the past, I just think now I'm just eating healthier, and eating or eating the right things. Don't get me wrong, excuse the mess of the kitchen, don't get me wrong. Look, so I'm the Huel ready to drink. Any questions down below? This is what it is. I've lost a bit of weight, so I'm bound to be a little bit quicker on the bike, but not massively quicker. So but I just think it's down to the food, nutrition. All right, and yeah, if you've got any questions down below, I'm no expert. I've been toying around with this over the last 2-3 months, just trying to find something that fits me better, and I'm kind of getting there. So. Or it's just this. Could clean that is, look. Yeah, look. I'm actually loving the bike. Lovely people. As I said, any questions down below, please do. Don't forget, give us a like. If I've saved you any money on MyFitnessPal, buy me a coffee, all right? If I've saved you some money, you owe me. Lots of love. Hopefully, I'll see you on the road very soon. Down. Ow. These are my roads, they're a pile of shit. Pile of shit. What do I pay fucking council tax for? There's no fucking street lamps around here. Pile of shit.